Court rise. Welcome to the Media Studios Magistrate Court, case 3453, presided by Judge Ramsey. Yes, welcome to another exciting episode on the Media Studios where we explore, engage, and entertain. Today we are doing all the three. Because something interesting happened yesterday on Twitter. We are going to explore, we are going to be entertained, and we are going to be engaged. Yes, we are going to engage us. We are also going to engage you. We are engaging each other. Do you understand what I mean? Yes. Something exciting happened yesterday on X, which is now formerly known as Twitter, now known as X, where human rights activist and lawyer Oliver Barker-Vormawor, yes, the human rights Abu Trika in the Madison people, you understand? He posted something titled "Everyday Law for Everyday People." Whether you're an illiterate, you are highly educated, you are a trader, you are a banker, this law, if you read it, you are supposed to be able to interpret it. It's not anything gidibia, it's not caviar facitus. You see, the terms that we judges we use, it's not insiders on planes. This one is plain English. You understand? Pro bono, this one, prima facie, then things. Yes, we are not doing all that today. This one is plain English. Then we read it, then we pass a judgment together. Today we are passing the judgment here, no, we are not going anywhere. You see that I'm in my attire. I look like an Egyptian judge. Yes, we are changing it today. Yes, let me go into it. So Daniel, a 32-year-old software engineer, meets Amma, a 29-year-old graphic designer, at a social event in Accra. They spend the evening together and later return to Amma's residence. No foul play. Before engaging in sexual intercourse, Daniel expressly states that he does not want children and is careful to avoid any possibility of pregnancy. Daniel has made it clear, he has made his notion clear that, hey, I don't want a child. I don't want the responsibility that comes with it. I don't want the buhahas that come with having to birth and be responsible for a child. And hence, I'm telling you, Amma, I'm telling you that this and this and this, so I don't want. Amma said yes. She agrees that the encounter is intended to be a casual one-time sexual relationship. Daniel uses a condom throughout the intercourse. Deal signed. Here we go. Do you understand? Daniel has made his conditions clear. Amma has accepted. So Daniel, let's say Daniel is the club. Amma is the player. Daniel has made his conditions clear in the terms of the contract. Amma also signed and said, yes, here we go. I am ready. So let's do it. And Daniel pays Amma through the intercourse, and they pay each other through the intercourse, and Daniel uses a condom throughout. This is very important in whatever that is going to happen in the case. Now, after ejaculation, Daniel removes the condom, ties it, and disposes of it in a waste bucket located in Amma's bathroom. A waste bucket here is a dustbin. So after they finish the match and Daniel has released, he released in the condom, he took it, tied it, and threw it in Amma's dustbin located in a bathroom. Daniel, although we know that you're not supposed to take the condom and say like what you condom for to tisona with the swap here, or you put it in your pocket and you send it home. We are not saying that, but then you could have done something better about this whole situation. It's like you've gone to buy someone and then you've left your tools of buying the person at the crime scene. You can be this one. You'll be caught found wanting. Now Daniel left the used condom in the bathroom, and then he spends a short period of time at the residence before leaving. So it's not that after the match he took his things left. He spends, you see, he wants to be a sweet gentleman, so he spends some time with Amma before he leaves. Unknown to Daniel, after he departs, Amma retrieves the discarded condom from the waste basket, yes, desiring to become pregnant and believing that Daniel possesses qualities she would like in the father of a future child. Amma, Wadan and her vulture, Zoom lion, going into trash and taking it. I don't know what she's searching for in the trash. At least Zoom lion, we know that they are going to properly dispose of it. We know that vultures are going to feed from the trash and the carcasses. Amma here, a human being, somebody has finished using condom and he has thrown it away. You've gone to dig into the trash that are looking for the used condom. What are you going to use it for? What are you going to use it for? We'll find out. Now, he said, desiring to become pregnant and believing Daniel possesses qualities that she would like in the father of a future child. We are saying that maybe Daniel was thick, tall, he was buff, he was cute, his eyes are nice, maybe he has money, so it's just like, I took a look at Daniel, and I think Daniel is cute. So you know how girls do their thing. Daniel is cute. If they're talking to their friends, Daniel is cute, and I think I'd like him to be the father of my child. And the other girl was like, "Go girl, go girl." That's what was happening here. Oh. That's what was happening here. So it's like, yes, Daniel looks like a potential father for a child, so she's going to do that. Now she extracts semen from the condom using a syringe and artificially inseminates herself. I said sometimes you just have to hold your hands up high and clap for greatness. A graphic designer was able to take a syringe. People are not understanding the medical prowess she has shown here. Take a syringe. Then she pulled or extracted the semen from the condom and then artificially inseminated it into her. Do you know the amount people pay to doctors for them to do this thing for them? And sometimes it's not successful. Sometimes it's not successful. Amma was able to do it. To take it and insert herself and push it inside. She has successfully inseminated herself. Several weeks later, Amma discovers that she is pregnant. Mission accomplished. Surgery successful. Operation closed. Yes, why yeah, 100%. She has done it to be able to successfully artificially inseminate herself with semen from a discarded condom. Look at, and Ghana, we are here short of doctors and medical professionals. We need them there, and you are here. Graphic designer. No comment. I'm a judge, so I'm not going to be partial or biased or add sentiments to anything. But it's impartiality in the media courtroom. We are dissecting this case. Let's continue. Now, several weeks later, Amma discovers that she's pregnant. She does not initially disclose the circumstances of conception to Daniel. Why? Because if she goes to tell Daniel that I'm pregnant from the intercourse we had, I went to later take the discarded condom from the basket and I inseminated myself artificially. Daniel will say, go and abort the child. She knows that because Daniel already told her that I don't want a child. So Daniel will tell her that go and abort the child. So she didn't tell Daniel. 9 months later, she gives birth to a daughter, Adjoa. Adjoa has come to this world not knowing it's by foul play. No plan for her. A DNA test subsequently confirms with 99.99% certainty that Daniel is the biological father. Yes, this is where things get spooky. Daniel, whether you go up or come down, you are the father. Because it was you that had the intercourse. It was you that left the condom at the crime scene. And she was able to inseminate herself with it. So then you are the father. It's not like she has passed her back and she wants to push or pin the pregnancy on you. No, you are the father. When informed of the circumstances around their conception, Daniel states that he never consented to father a child and that the use of his condom was that his use of a condom demonstrated an affirmative intention to prevent conception. Yes, as they brought the case to us that in the case no so mom. I asked Daniel, what do you think about this? He says he never consented to having a child. Yes, he never consented to having a child. He told Amma that Amma, I don't want to have a child. Hence, he used condom, and it shows in the fact that he used the condom throughout the whole period. Do you understand? Let's not get confused. So he used, let me fix my wig well. He used condom during the whole case, the whole intercourse. And he contends that he has been made a father through conduct that circumvented his reproductive choices. Yes. The fact that he decided to have sex with you and using his reproductive organ doesn't mean he decided to reproduce. Do you understand? You can have sex using a reproductive organ, but you can decide not to reproduce. That is where the condoms, the contraceptives, the spermicidal creams and stuff comes into it. So the conduct has circumvented, has gallivanted, moved around his reproductive choices, and that's not what he said he wanted. Now, Amma responds that Daniel voluntarily engaged in a sexual intercourse. He voluntarily ejaculated. He voluntarily discarded the condom in her home. The child is biologically his. Right now, Amma is spitting facts. She's spitting facts. She might be in the wrong, but she's spitting facts. Because, yes, Daniel voluntarily engaged in a sexual intercourse, so she's right. He voluntarily ejaculated. She's right. He voluntarily discarded the condom in her home. He's right. She's right. So there's nothing that Amma has said wrong here. All what she has said are the circumstances regarding the matter. Now let's continue. The child is biologically his. Yes, the DNA test, the 99.99% accuracy of the DNA test proved that. Now, here's where things get interesting. Whatever disputes exist between the adults should not affect the child, and they affect the rights and the welfare of the child. This is where things get spooky. Amma said, I know I might have artificially inseminated myself, and you might be angry with me, whatever, blah 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 blah. That doesn't mean that you should deny the child of maybe fatherhood, or you understand what I'm trying to say, taking care of the child. Listen to this. Now, Amma came to tell me the judge of the court, that she's applying for declarations of paternity, child maintenance, inheritance rights, and other parental obligations. What? How can you tell me this story? You've gone to artificially inseminate yourself, and I have to push all this stuff on me. What you're saying here is that declarations of paternity, that Daniel should be declared as the father. I can give it that one because Daniel is actually the father. Child maintenance, inheritance rights, and other parental obligations. Let's not forget one thing. Daniel is a software engineer, and we all know that software engineering money day inside. So by this time, she still say Daniel money day house. So she wants to make the child tapping into Ellen Haaland type of tapping. Tapping, quick one. But then here's the case. I know we'll agree with him. I know we'll agree with him because Daniel didn't consent to having a child. This is reverse sexual assault. If we are to categorize it, it's reverse sexual assault, because if you and somebody agree to have sexual intercourse, and maybe through that you did something, you wanted to do something, and the other party said no, and you continue to do it, it's a sexual intercourse with the R word. I don't want to say it because I might be cancelled. With the R word, it's sexual assault. Do you understand what I'm saying? So this is inverse or reverse sexual assault, because he did not consent to having a child, and now you brought a child forcefully on him. Do you understand what I mean when I say it's inverse or reverse sexual assault? That is the case here. And other parental obligations, that maybe PTA, Bibe Pai, they will come and call Daniel, Adra, oh, come and go and take care of Adra, address PTA, Pampers, Nam1, Cerelac. Charlie, taking care of a child is not easy. You know, they ground. And Daniel knew that, and he said he didn't want anything to do with that. So that was when I asked Amma, when I asked Daniel, he says he did not consent to reproduction. Facts. He should not be treated as a legal parent. We'll come there. Alternatively, he should not be liable for child support. We'll come there. And he should be entitled to damages for the non-consensual use of his genetic material. Yes. So Daniel says he did not consent to reproduction. He did not consent that he's going to have a child. And he especially, I'm stating this for the record plenty of times because it's true. He stated it that he doesn't want to have anything to do with the child. He should not be treated as a legal parent. I can't side with Daniel here. Whatever happens, you are the parent. You want the best interest and the best welfare of the child. So you are the parent, whether I like it or yes. But then he's saying he should not be liable for child support. Yes, I can give him that. I can give him that because he was not ready. He told you that he was not ready. And you, this one, Amma, you decided to do it on your own. That means you had the capabilities to take care of the child. So child support, Daniel is not paying Shelly. He said he's entitled to damages for the non-consensual use of his genetic material. Yes, I'm going to give him that. We are suing Amma for going around Daniel's word and using his genetic material without consent. His genetic material without consent. Consent is very key. Consent is the key word here. Right. Now, this was the interaction that Oliver Bakabomao posted on X. And then we had plenty of comments. But then this particular comments, this series of particular comments from this user with the name Abenajan caught my eye. She said he can have sex outside of marriage, but he doesn't want the responsibility of a father. What do you mean by that? That's what Abenajan is saying. And people came to her. It was like, I don't think it talks about him being married. Yes. And people were saying, did you read the whole paragraph or it was too long, so you skipped some parts? Even within marriage, no one should be forced or coerced into having reproduction or reproducing a child if they explicitly state that they don't want in any way to have a child. This was the back and forth, and Abenajan didn't want to mind them. Until this fine gentleman came to say, is this your takeaway? So the whole thing, this is what you got from it. Abenajan came to become, girls are all defensive, and she was like, I just read your response, and I realized you encourage the act between them, but not the responsibility that comes thereafter. Abena is missing the case here. She is missing the case here. So with that going up and down, the back and forth, Abena was on the tangent of morality that, and because what Daniel did was not good, and why is it that he wants to have it outside of marriage? We are dealing with facts here, not sentiments, not morality. We are dealing with the law here. So Abena should put those sentiments and morality aside. What is true is true. What is black is black. That's what we are doing here. Now, in all that, she said, but Amma didn't conjure the sperm herself, did she? She didn't force this one Daniel to ejaculate either. Daniel leaving the sperm in a residence is just as reckless as he was when he decided to have sex and not expect the possible repercussions. Abena was not making any sense here. She was not making any sense here. So Abena, you are wrong. Funny enough, Abena said she's a lawyer. I'm not trying to downplay her in any way, but then lawyers can have bad takes. Understand? Abena, this was a bad take. So people were talking. People said, "Hey, Ama, anyway, the most important thing is Daniel is his father. He has been confirmed to be the father. So his daughter address rights come first." That's what I said, that whatever happens is in the best interest of the child. But now, I will also recognize the fact that Daniel never agreed to become a father, and hence Amma using the discarded condom to inseminate herself clearly overrode his reproductive choice. As we are saying, still, that doesn't wipe out parental duties. Maybe Daniel can sue Amma separately for that one if there's a thing like that. But then, as the judge I am, I've listened to all parties, I've listened to the comments. Now, as a Gen Z judge that I am, I consult AI in everything I do. So I went to consult my oracles on this whole brouhaha, and this is the judgment we came towards. Now, Daniel is biologically the father, as the DNA confirmed, 99.99% accuracy. Daniel, whether you like it or yes, you are the father. So paternity is declared for the record. But then, he explicitly did not consent to fatherhood. He stated it clearly and used a condom. Ahmed's secret post-sex retrieval and syringe self-insemination was unauthorized use of his genetic material. So Daniel said, "I didn't want to become a father." And the fact that he used the condom showed it. So the fact that Amma went behind Daniel's back to do that is non-consensual, so it's a crime. Now, let's take note. Consent to sex is not consent to reproduction. Biology alone shouldn't create legal parenthood or support duties when one party was deceived and took precautions. So the fact that if you insert sperm into yourself, you are going to get pregnant, biology shouldn't come into the fact that he expressly stated that he doesn't want to become a father, so he was deceived and he took precautions in using the condom. So yes, biology should not do that. So consent to sex is not consent to reproduction. You can decide to have sex, but you're not deciding to having a baby together. It's two different things altogether. We should never say it's one thing, or we should never get confused. Now, this is the ruling. No child maintenance or parental obligations on Daniel. We are granting him damages against Amma. So Daniel has successfully sued Amma. Grant him damages against Amma for conversion of semen and violation of reproductive autonomy. Child's welfare addressed separately. Amma bears primary responsibility. Strict liability creates false fatherhood, which is unjust. I've ruled. Me as a judge, I've ruled. What I was trying to say here is that Daniel is not going to pay child maintenance. He is not going to pay child support. Amma, the fact that you artificially inseminated yourself, it means that you can take care of the child yourself. So the burden falls down on you. And Daniel has successfully sued Amma. So if it is $10 billion he wants from Amma, he's going to get his $10 billion from Amma. Yes, that is the rule. That's the ruling I've passed. So yes, that was another exciting episode of the Media Studios and a special edition of the Media Courtroom. We have exciting episodes like this and more coming up. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit us on post notifications. You are sharing for other people to join. My name is Ramsey. See you next time.